Back into it.
It's so nice to see you. If you find a powerful weapon, just make sure it isn't corrupted by the Burning Legion or old gods. Okay?
I'll probably get everything, because it's me. And why not? Plus, honestly, it goes by so fast. I might as well, right?
Light be with you.
All I have to do is remember to do it once a day. That is to say, get my daily in once a day. Then I'm done. So we are essentially doing a random order through classes. Through classes. And I mentioned that because we are coincidentally doing Rogue pretty early. So this is one of the few order halls that's actually what we would call MSQ instead of Prime Opt. Ah, thank you, Blake. Let me double check my spreadsheet then. So you say Sage and Reaper. Reaper. There it is. Yep, okay. Good to know. Thank you for checking that.
Greetings.
So, yes, I'm here.
The Alliance.
Toss this on the ground. How do you not have a quest for me? Okay. What do you mean, Magister? To accomplish what? Alright, so here I am in Dalaran. Yeah, what's up? Why do you not have... She has a buff called Don't Kill the Messenger. Why can't I pick up your quest? That's odd. Well, sorry, I'm going to keep ignoring you because I can't pick up your quest. Please pick up my quest. I can't. Please. Yeah, okay, so give me the missive then. See, I've been cursed by Braglin because you can't pick up the quest. Okay, hang on. Like, on the Paladin, it made sense. We weren't time-walking, but we are time-walking right now. Must insist we speak. Yeah, give me a minute. Seriously? Hopefully what I just read is not true. I don't feel like doing the entire War Within intro event just to be able to access this. What's this quest?
Special purchase? Alrighty then.
Okay. I'm always glad to get this kind of stuff on camera.
Good day to you.
Oh, I can't even interact with them. The knocker isn't even there.
Have a good one.
Oh, hello.
Need help?
Thanks for the quest. What the hell? I don't know what I did to fix that.
Your presence is requested in the Hall of Shadows at once. Enter the glorious goods storefront and utter "The Raven Calls" to Red. He will show you the way. Come alone and ensure you are not followed. The eyes of the uncrowned are upon you.
Get some good canned stuff, Bregman. And jerky, if they got it. So, most players are probably like, what the hell's Ravenholm? If you notice, we haven't covered it at all. Because, well, you would never go there unless you were a rogue. But Ravenhold's actually been there all the way since vanilla. In fact, Ravenhold predates SI7. Both were designed to be rogue fantasy stuff, right? In other words, you've got SI7, that's, you know, your secret intelligence agency for the Alliance, and there's none for the Horde for some reason. I don't know why, don't ask me. And then you've got Ravenhold, which is like exactly what it sounds like. It's the super secret spy rogue organization that no one's ever heard of because we operate under the... You get it. So that's Lord Ravenhold, who just reached out to us there. Looking for something specific?
Greetings.
Yeah, the Raven calls.
Be careful.
And we will answer from the shadows. So, of course, an organization as well invested as them would have a secret passageway built directly into Dalaran. Probably with the Council of Six's implicit permission. Hello. Oh, Silverfur. I didn't realize it was you. My apologies. The Uncrowned await your arrival. So I know I already kind of jumped the gun a little bit on this, but this is actually one of my favorite order halls, even though it's just a sewer. That there's Silverfur. I already took down Deathwing with nothing but the blades in his hands. Okay, so that's a small reference to the fact that as a rogue, one of our legendary quest chains is specifically to go after Deathwing, right? It's part of the Dragon Soul raid. Alright, now we have the correct stuff on. Amon, that Debbie one Garona spoke of. Also, I love how Grifter's here. I'm not going to do this quest because it's just a do repeatable stuff to get currency thing, and I've already done that on my actual rogue. But Grifta is, of course, in the Rogue Order Hall. Of course he is. Yeah, similar how to the Mage canonically was present for Firelands, among other things. So, I just want to point this out. I know I'm not really doing the tours yet, but my personal favorite little detail is that Noggin Fogger has actually bought his way into the freaking Uncrowned. He bought his own freaking town, and he is so well off, he's got a position here. Something about that persistently amuses me. We'll talk about him more later, though. Where's our cut? Well, let's talk about that.
Ah, there's our final member. Welcome to the crew.
So...
They're friendlier than they look.
I'm pleased you chose to heed our call. We've discussed inviting you into our ranks for some time.
So I love the group here. Someone sat down and put some real thought into who should be a part of the leadership of the Uncrowned. Lord Ravenhold is obvious for the reasons I just mentioned. That's Tess Greymane, one of the only Gilneans who does not have the Worgen Curse and daughter of Gen Greymane. That's going to be a very fascinating call-through if they ever follow up on that in the future. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's Taushi, recently introduced to the world, but almost immediately picked up by the Uncrowned, which makes perfect sense. Valera has been one of the top assassin rogues in the world for years, and has been an active adventurer since, like, Wrath, so that makes sense. This is my personal favorite, though. Fleet Admiral Tethys, of the Bloodsail Buccaneers. Now, I don't blame you if that doesn't ring a bell, but we actually talked about this when we were doing the Bloodsail quests all the way back in Stranglethorn, back in Cataclysm. The Bloodsail are evil. They are the bad pirates of the various pirate groups out there. And the interesting thing is, they're kind of kept in check, despite the fact that they should be a much bigger problem than they are. And at the time, if you remember, I actually posited that one of the reasons why is because their leader, their supreme admiral, fleet admiral here, is a member of the Uncrowned, and is using his position and prominence in order to try and keep things under wraps, right? Like, the whole vibe here is that the secret organization that governs everything also happens to have one of its members be in charge of one of the biggest bandit groups in the world. Because of course they would. That's a huge rogue element, no pun intended, that you don't want to just let sit dangling out there doing its own thing, right? Anyways.
What is it?
Your reputation precedes you, Silverfur. Apologies for the secrecy. We simply could not risk the wrong person finding us here.
All according to plan.
You walk the halls of the Uncrowned. We are the slayers of kings, the downfall of empires, the unseen blades that write the true history of this world. Seated before you are the Shadows, the council which aims the blades of the Uncrowned wherever our will demands. We have brought you here today with an offer. Take your seat as the final Shadow and help us lead the Uncrowned. What do you say?
All in good time. We're offering you a seat at our table. Take it, and your questions will be answered. You have but to sit.
Smart choice.
We are the Shadows, leaders of the Uncrowned. We employ a variety of methods to ensure the safety of Azeroth and to secure our rightful place within it. Not the least of these methods is secrecy. As our title suggests, we prefer to stay in the shadows. But the events at the Broken Shore have forced our hand. We haven't the time for subtlety. We invite you to this table because we are confident you have the skills it takes to face this threat directly, and to prevail. Settle in, then we can discuss the details.
Good to have a new face at the table. I was getting tired of Tethys's ugly mug. No offense, Tethys.
None taken. So long as you don't insult my face.
It's good to finally see you again. I have missed our adventures together.
I also like the very subtle implication here. I don't know why I said that was subtle. The very interesting implication here. That these people, under normal circumstances, I don't want to say that they're evil aligned, but they're probably not good aligned. They're more self-interested than anything else. And then the Burning Legion invasion happens, the third invasion, and they're like, okay, hold up. Everyone pause normal activities. We gotta focus on that for a minute. This is a recurring trend. A lot of stuff in Legion is people being like, all right. Look, normally I know we'd such and such, but the Legion's right there, so... And I like that because it makes so much damn sense. This is the third invasion of the Burning Legion. We kind of need to be dealing with that. Everyone, everywhere, needs to be dealing with that, you know? Yeah, Tethys, again, I still think he probably helps keep the Bloodsail in check, but he's still the head of the Bloodsail Buccaneers, so... And Valyra doesn't give a crap about anything. Greymane, she's cool. I like her. But yeah, Wetworks is dirty business, exactly. That's exactly where that's at.
The Shadows call. Was that insignia marks you as one of us? Carry it with you always.
So, we need to get a weapon first.
Consider your choice carefully.
Give me your ear, friend. I got a plan that's guaranteed to put worthy blades in them hands.
I'm close to locating a foe we've been hunting for years. With a bit of help, we can take her out and lay claim to her daggers.
The Kingslayers are the only way to ensure the Legion's end. Hear me out.
Well, let's go ahead and listen to all these here. What's up, Tess?
How can I help?
Tell me about your plan. I plan to acquire the cursed daggers that took down King Lane Rin. Garona hid the Kingslayers for good reason. Their power is not to be underestimated. Yeah, they're actually demonic artifacts. They don't talk about that a lot because they're rogue weapons. But yeah, those were forged during the time of the demonic horde. So
Stay alert out there.
Valyria, what you got?
My loyalties are my own.
After the fall of Sargeras' hound Goromoth, there's that thing again with titans and dogs. The Dreadlords took the beast's fangs and forged them into a pair of daggers known as the Fangs of the Devourer. It's said they still carry the monster's bite. Good morning, Fife. Sargeras called upon his top assassin to wield the fangs, an Eredar named Akari Shadowgore. Akari Shadowgore is fascinating because, and we'll talk about this when we get there, but you remember how we mentioned how Sargeras elevates those he trusts the most, and by trusts, I mean has programmed to the point where they have no ability to disobey him? That assassin, Akari, is one of those.
They'll
Like, it's
never
arguable
see
she doesn't even have a personality anymore. She's just a tool that he uses, which is exactly what Sargeras wants, of course.
Aye?
Just after the cataclysm, one of me best discovered a pair of golden cutlasses unlike any ever seen. The moment Eliza touched them, she had a vision of herself conquering city after city, commanding a crew of lost souls. You may doubt such a grand tale, but it has indeed came to pass. The Dreadblades have claimed countless souls, and now we're coming for them.
Take it easy.
We operate where others cannot.
So we'll do Outlaw first. The Dread Admiral Eliza is known as the Scourge of the South Seas. Many have learned to fear her cursed blades. We've tracked her anchored off the coast of Ashuna and the Broken Isles. Her blades can be yours if you hurry. So I actually really liked the Dreadblade ability. I'm not even sure it exists in a talent format. I forget the exact numbers, but it allowed you to do a thing where every finishing move you do costs you health. However, every builder you do to build combos builds full combos for like a period of time. So it was like full combo, full combo, full combo. The burst was crazy. It was the first time I really enjoyed Outlaw, or I should say combat, ever, actually.
All according to plan.
Legion was when I actually enjoyed Rogue. The only, well, one of two times I ever enjoyed Rogue.
You have my ear. Until next time.
The other time? Right now.
Was that?
That'd be a fine choice. Come here. I'll share the finer details of my plan over a mug or two. I'm all ears.
I'd like to offer you an accord. The Dread Admiral Eliza wields a pair of cursed blades and are made of the Scourge of the South Seas. She also stole me best ships, the Horizon's Edge, and it's anchored off the shore of Ashuna as we speak. If you help me take back the ship, the cursed blades are yours. Assuming that sounds agreeable, meet me aboard the Crimson Veil. We have her docked right in Booty Bay. Not a cheap arrangement.
Be seeing you. That's the spirit. I'll meet you in Booty Bay.
I was one of the extremely few people who was in favor of the revamp from combat into Outlaw. Because, well, the main reason actually has nothing to do with gameplay. It's because the overall vibe and tone of combat never really worked for me in any substantial manner. By contrast, Outlaw works perfect. Like, there's a clearly defined tone to Outlaw. It's the Buccaneer, right? It's the swashbuckler. Combat was just dual wielder. And it always kind of shared a weird space right alongside Fury Warrior. Fury Warrior started to branch out when it started using two-handed weapons, but other than that, it was the same general problem. So giving Rogue its own very distinct identity was something I was like, yeah, I'm with that. I don't know if I'm alone in that. Cars, there we go. I don't remember a pirate faction in... Oh, never mind. I get you. Yeah, I wouldn't avoid pistol abilities if you want to play Outlaw, personally. I mean, it's probably possible to take non-pistol talents over here. You'll notice I have done the exact opposite of that. I have taken every pistol ability that I can over here. This is one of my personal favorites. Crits with Between the Eyes deal 4 times normal damage. There's also another one down here somewhere. This is the one. When Sinister Strike does an additional strike, gain 2 additional stacks of opportunity. Half cost uses a pistol shot, that's the proc we get earlier. Consume 2 additional stacks of opportunity to fire 2 additional shots. Additional shots generate fewer combo points and deal reduced damage, but... Anyways, where's the ship? Oh, there it is.
Listen up! Raise a mug for the outlaw that's gonna take the Dreadblades from that blasted Eliza's cold, dead hands!
Settle down, settle down. Also, can I just say something real quick? I love the quiet acknowledgement of continuity. It was very quiet there. Did you even catch it? He mentions that it's a expensive arrangement keeping this ship here, which makes sense. We did the quests back in Cata, where the Bloodsail full-on attacked Booty Bay. Failed, thanks to us. And, you know, we're completely cut off. Lost 3 of their ships and most of their captains and admiral. So, yeah, it makes sense that the Bloodsails in general would have a rather expensive time being able to put a ship to port here.
Good to see you. Stop by anytime.
I can promise you a safe journey to Eliza's position, but once we're there, well, we know there's no guarantees. The plan is simple. We'll take the Crimson Veil as close as we can and get her without being disembarked from there. Once we're ashore, we'll board the Horizon's Edge, bribe her mutinous crew to hand it over, and hunt down Eliza and her legendary blades. Just say the word.
Just let me know when you're ready. Eliza
Probably
will know
before.
what's coming for her. Hoist the sail!
And yes, that's Gideon Emery.
The anchor! Ready yourselves, you salty dogs! Hasuna awaits!
Also true as Miristar. And yeah, Noggenfogger mentioned several times he is a lot of the financial backing of the Uncrowned. Which puts him into an interesting position.
Let's get a move on. The Horizon's Edge be just over this ridge. You sneak past the guards and make sure the first mate sees our side of things, hmm? We'll join you after that.
You got it. Yeah, stealthing is what I think of when
Good luck out there. I'll be watching for your signal.
So I like this. I'm sorry, I should have talked this out first. Let's talk gameplay for a second. So you notice they auto-stealthed us, forced us into stealth, and then said, alright, sneak up and get up there. So you look at this pass, what is your first, like, immediate mental vector, right? Okay, so 5 says right down the middle. Valid. We just kind of skip right through the gullet. Asmira Star says right down the middle. I hope they at least acknowledge them, Huthor. Several of the organizations in Legion vanished from the narrative after Legion. Now that makes sense. The Uncrowned and the Unseen Path are both hidden organizations for a frickin' reason. However, canonically, they're still there in the background, right? So it'd be nice to see them poke their head in periodically, especially to us. So my first thought, as you saw immediately, was to go around completely. You may or may not even be able to tell there's landmines up here. In fact, there's landmines in the middle too, but there's way more landmines up here. So, do you deal with the troops and the landmines, or deal with more landmines? Take your pick. Nice little bit of vectoring there.
Swab the decks till they shine, you dirty bags of bones! The Dread Admiral demands perfection!
So, listen. We need to have a chat, you and I.
How did you get past me crew? Useless, the lot of you! Is that the best you can do? Meet neck swabbers fight better! Now that's an offer I can't refuse! Fall back to the temple. They can have this pile of driftwood.
The horizon's edge is ours, lads. Ain't she a beauty?
She's one of the new models as of Legion.
You'll be finding Eliza in the temple ruins ahead. Keep your wits about you. Her whole crew's onto us now. We'll provide naval support as soon as we're up and running.
There is one and only one ability that outlaw rogues don't have anymore. That makes me sad. We used to have a cannon shot. It was a targetable AoE on the ground, kind of like this. And it was exactly what it sounded like. There was just a bombardment from cannons. It was awesome. I'm very sad we don't have that ability anymore. I mean, in addition to just being generally cool. Whoa there, how did you spot me? How'd you spot me? Remember how to play Outlaw here for a second. I don't think so. I was gonna say, all the new ships are pretty sweet. I do agree with the Kultiran one, though. They actually look like frickin' man-o'-wars. Instead of cargo vessels. One of my so you know I'm a ship guy, right? One of my small, stupid complaints that I never really voiced was that all of the ships in vanilla, and most of the early stuff really, looked terrible. Like, they look like merchant vessels. They don't look like ships. Excuse me, they don't look like battleships.
So, you're the one who stole my ship and killed my crew. Release the giant! I have business to attend to within the temple.
Pleasure, Admiral. All will know the blades of Dread Admiral Eliza!
That's what you get for turning on me, boy. You should have paid the fine. Oh, right. I actually had that reversed. No wonder. Sorry, literally hitting the wrong buttons. That's my bad. I mean, it does, doesn't it, Uthor? What are you... Oh my gosh. What are you idiots doing? Yeah, in case the piratey Pirates of the Caribbean vibe wasn't here enough, I mean, we're fighting a giant water elemental as we fight undead pirates who have claimed cursed blades, and, I mean, come on. Now here's the question, would Anduin be an idiot about the Defias 2.0 like his father was? I'd actually have them call that out. It's like, we need those people working.
The Dreadblades have claimed entire fleets. Impenetrable fortresses have gushed rivers of blood by their will. To utter their name instills fear in sailors' hearts.
Uh-huh.
They know no equal. I know no equal. Turn back now and you may yet live to tell the tale.
Oh, that's a good point. Anduin's not in charge, is he? I'm telling you, we're going to regret that at some point or another. Trillian being in charge, I mean.
Destroy them. Your blades thirst.
So that's Talgath. We'll be seeing quite a bit of him over the course of Legion. He was a friend of Kil'jaeden and was one of, or Kil'jaeden, excuse me, of Velen, and was one of the ones who personally betrayed Velen. He's also the one who made the Dreadblades, the very artifact we're about to claim.
It will be my pleasure.
Try to be shocked, but the cursed Dreadblades that were built by a demon lord,
The fear in sailors' hearts. You are nothing!
are actually a trap.
Enough! I'll run you through! Impossible!
It's actually funny. A lot of these artifacts are dangerous and deadly, and we probably shouldn't use them. But rogues,
Forever. Get the lead out of your boots and get out of there!
hang on. Rogues, I don't know, maybe this is just funny to me, because, like, the Shadow Priest, yeah, sure, and the Arcane Mage, and the Death Knight, sure. But then there's the Rogue. For some reason, one of the most cursed artifacts that we get is on the fricking Rogue. Why the Rogue?
You made it out in one piece? Ah, and you have 'em. I've seen no finer swords in all my days.
Francis, lucky doos and root.
So yeah, one of the appearances you can get for the Dreadblades is a dual-wielding, oh God, I can't remember what it's called. That sword, Thunder Fury. Thunder Fury. I actually kind of like, I think it's this one? Yeah, that one right there. Look at that. There's a couple of color variants. And of course there's the one where it's like just this weird curved dagger of death. And then there's this thing if you really just want to make people suffer as you're stabbing them to death. But we're going to go with that.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
We'll sail to Dalaran. It's a short voyage from here. I'll meet you in the Hall of Shadows.
Ooh, excuse me. Aren't all three of the rogue artifacts connected to demons? One was made by the demonic horde. One was literally made by demons. The other was literally made by demons. Is this the human quest? Hang on, I'm sorry, one second. Lion's Heritage. That's got to be the human quest. So apparently the Uncrowned show up during the Human Heritage quest. I haven't done it, obviously. I was looking when the Uncrowned poke their heads in after Legion. It's not often. Like, they briefly poke their head in during the revamp in Shadowlands. There's that quest in Dragonflight. Yeah, that's what I thought. Haven't been there in my rogue yet. The Kindling Parlor. So, fun fact, there's actually 3 ways to get into the Uncrowned base. You've already seen one, right? Which is where we go in here, and we talk to the guy, and we give him the password. The way I tend to normally use is actually over here. I don't really have a specific reason for doing this one so often, it's just my
I supply
the one I
only
keep
the
defaulting
finest
to.
goods.
There we go.
Let's have a chat.
One moment. Let me write down some thoughts about the quests we just did. So, all's gone according to plan. Your new blades are a testament to that. We will demand a great deal of you in the weeks and months to come, as we must. We'll be remiss if we failed to take a moment to celebrate a job done. What do you say?
Hear, hear. I'd like to propose a toast. Today, this shadow secured the legendary Dreadblades, and in doing so, has enabled us to strike at the Legion directly. Join me in raising a glass, not only to our newest shadow, but to the dawn of a new era for the Uncrowned.
Sure. Cheers.
Well done.
Thanks, Toshi.
Something's off about this here brew. Ugh.
Well, they poisoned me.
They say I died in the dead mines. Fools. It's all too simple to mimic the effects of death when your assailants' minds are addled with neurotoxins. Did you know that I was favored to become the final shadow? Yet despite their assurances, every single one of them put their lot in with you instead.
Yeah.
It's a pity, really. Jirok did so much for me. He won't be happy when he comes to and finds you dead.
So, I've always found this kind of funny. First of all, she is so stupid. It makes so much sense why they would pass over her. After all, she threw away her potential future in the Uncrowned in exchange for petty revenge against people who she imagined slighted her because, you know, her father tried to mass murder civilians. So, you know, that's kind of on you, Vanessa. I'm just saying. Second thing I find funniest about this is her whole plan here is to knock out everyone. Because remember, her specialty is poison. She even says that during the heroic Van Cleef or Dead Mines run. I'm not a very good fighter like my father was. I'm more into poisons. So, rather than poison us, she opts to fight us. Now, we don't necessarily have to be an outlaw rogue for this, but one way or another, the player character rogue is sure a hell of a lot better. Hell of a lot better in a one-on-one fight than freaking Vanessa Van Cleef.
Let's see how long you last. It's nothing personal. This is purely business.
Oh, this is totally personal. Die!
The legendary fight. Stop! Stop! No more! Oh, my head. Valera, you okay?
Van Cleef, the Uncrowned still have a use for you? you have a choice. Live and serve as our newest Shadow's agent, or die where you stand.
Your choice.
Shockingly, I'd prefer to live.
Aww.
Then it's settled. Congratulations. Van Cleef is one of our best, as you've seen firsthand.
I don't know if I'd call that your
Be
best.
true to your word, Vanessa. I'd hate to imagine your father being disappointed in you.
Whoa!
Perhaps the others were right.
Jesus, Jorak. Yeah, she's one of our best. Is she, though?
The Shadow's call.
It seems you struck a nerve.
All in good time.
What can I do for you?
Oh, bye, Vanessa. Quit.
What's up?
I don't know nothing about nobody. Who am I kidding? I know everything about everybody. How's it going?
If you ever need anything.
So yeah. Fine.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, by the way, I do like... I need to stop. I need to stop showing off the order halls. We're not there. We're not there. I like this order hall. Moving on.
Less talk, more action.
You have my ear. Until next time.
Good. He's going.
All in good time.
Come back in a second. Vanessa,
Words are petty.
after all that, you want me as your champion? She gives you a look of disbelief as she takes a moment before replying. Fine, but I do things my way. Get up. Try that again, and I'm not going to hold back next time.
What is it?
Garona spins one of her razor-sharp blades around her fingers before deftly sheathing it in her waist. As long as there's a challenge to the kill, I'm game for whatever little missions you have in mind.
Good choice. Just don't call me champion. Ever.
So that line has a little bit of baggage. Like, you think that's just her being sassy, but she was called champion once. By Gul'dan.
Well, spit it out. Keep it real. Hurry back.
Yeah.
Less talk, more action.
Gotta love this order hall. It's just a sewer. I love it. What I actually love, too, is they put a lot of detail into the walls, too. It's probably not even, like, super obvious. Yeah, you've got the drapes, and you got the ropes, and you got the gunk. But even, like, the bricks. I know. It's a cliche of me talking about bricks, but look at the variety to the bricks. The actual bricks in the wall. You can see parts where it's actually falling apart or crumbling, or the wear has gotten to it, or where they've actually patched over it. Oh. Anyways. I've seen better bricks, but these are still good bricks. Where's the Tauren Rogue? I don't see a Tauren Rogue.
Ready for action.
Sure, I'll take your stupid helmet.
You can count on me.
Thanks for your stupid helmet.
See you next time.
I appreciate your stupid helmet. Oh yeah, it's Kelsey Steelspark again, by the way. That should be 2 minutes. Yeah, there's no Tauren Rogue here. What are you talking about?
Well met.
What? I've been here the entire time.
Ancestors watch over you.
Hey, off the deeper end. Bye, off the deeper end. Okay, Just gonna wait very carefully for this. Oh my god, it's Miristar. Why do you never see a Tauren Rogue? Because they're invisible. Ugh.
interesting. Have a good one.
Elun Adore. May the stars guide you.
Time is money, friend. Be good.
Less talk, more
I
action.
serve no one.
Okay. Started all that. Let's go ahead and do, I suppose, assassination next? Sure.
What is it? All according to plan.
The Kingslayers were Garona's daggers as Gul'dan's personal assassin. They inflict a traceless poison, leaving little evidence of their grim work. Garona stowed the blades away long ago in her anguish, but she's taken them up once more against a dangerous Legion cult.
Was that all? We operate where others cannot. All in good...
Sorry, boys. Looks like we're going with my plan after all. Let's talk details.
You say boys, the women outnumber the men in this room. I'm just saying.
There's a potion for everything.
Garona set out to assassinate the leaders of a Legion cult some time ago. We haven't heard from her since. To make matters worse, she took the Kingslayers with her. She knows they bring out the worst in her. Your best bet is to find her by continuing her work. Our intel points to a warlock by the name of Caden Shadowgaze. He's inducting new recruits at the Altar of Storms in the Blasted Lands. See if he has anything useful in his pockets. Once he's dead, I mean.
Look to the shadows.
Oh, we have one other lead that may prove useful. He goes by Fellcaller Whitley, another of the cult's elite. He's eluded our agents at every turn. Our latest reconnaissance report puts him somewhere in the village of Raven Hill in Duskwood. He's sure to have some information vital to your search. You know what to do.
Take care. I'm afraid you're on your own out there until you can find Garona. I'd be recognized in a heartbeat that close to Align's territory.
An amusing disadvantage, to be sure. Also, I love how Elling Trias is here. Of course he is.
What can I do for you?
He even sells moist Ajunian feta and pungent Vrykul Gamalost. They say it gets better with time? I don't know if I believe that. Yeah, he's a cheese merchant. That's it. That's it. Stand down. You do not know what you're attempting. Your pathetic souls will fuel the legions coming. Yeah, so, hey, listen. You're dead. So, like, I just want you to know that before I killed you. Cool, thanks. Let's see. Coded message. It's indecipherable. Oh, well. I'll figure it out. Yeah, provided fast travel is always nice. 4... What? You know, I'm going to Duskwood, right? Yeah, right there. Lying to me, game. Just buzz cars in really quick while we're here. No dollar and above it this time. I remember for a bit, dollar would just poke in periodically if you went too high. You know, the one that's not actually there. It's only there for the one series of quests primarily during the launch event. Ah, layering. What's a demon-worshipping cult doing in Duskwood? Excuse me. You have a minute to talk. Oh, you do? Fantastic. Holy hellfire will rain from the sky. That's not... I don't think you know what those words mean. Ah, there's our cipher. Perfect. Let's go and decipher this.
Brother Shadowgaze, it is time for our glorious ascension. Make haste to Darkshire. Sister Ebonlock has gathered the skull and blood of the innocents. She awaits your escort. May the Legion guide you. And do not forget to destroy this letter. We must leave nothing to chance.
Okay. Who is hitting me? The cultists seem to have a base of operation in Darkshire. At least Althea Ebonlock is a member, but it's unlikely the entire watch has been compromised. Best course of action for now is to retrieve the dark implements for their ritual and make an attempt on Althea's life. Corona will have to wait. So some people liked this story beat and some people hated it. There's even a lot of feedback about it to the point where they even changed some of this quest in the beta. Count me as one of the people who liked this story beat. When I think of artifact quests, for whatever reason, this is one of the first ones that comes to mind. In a good way. Good evening, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton. So as you can see, most of the actual NPCs are very dead. Town Crier's dead. Alor, he was a quest giver. He's dead. There's a couple of people who survived. If you pay attention. Like her. She's just hanging out in there, cowering. And, yep, as I say, he's still there, too. I don't remember. I should check, because I don't actually remember if he's still here, too. It might be too far away for it to count as part of the layer, actually. Nope. He's untouched. Okay. I don't know. I could see why people wouldn't like this. No judgment. No judgment. But count me firmly in the opposite group. I like the idea that the world is still changing and shifting around us. And I like the idea that you need to show that the Burning Legion is going to have cultists, right? That makes sense. There's too much logic behind the idea that everyday people are going to be like, oh my god, the Legion's invading. We must join with Sauron. You know, it makes too much sense, right? So, you don't want to show that everywhere. That would honestly get tiresome. So you want to show it at least once so we get the impression that this is happening all over the place. And you want to show it someplace that has some significance to the players. So, Darkshire was a decent pick for that, in my opinion. Granted, Horde players just look at this like, but I still think this is a decent pick of the options that they had. Now, having said that, I think the change they made was for the betterment. I think that was the right call. Just gonna grab the skull of the innocent there. Probably one of the skulls from these people. Honestly, one of the things I wish, I cannot believe these words are about to leave my mouth. I kind of wish the world would adapt to things a little bit more. Kind of like RuneScape. Now, I'm actually not familiar enough with RuneScape
All
to say...
goes as planned. Once Brother Shadowgaze arrives, we leave for Stormwind.
I don't know if it's RuneScape Classic or RuneScape 3. I don't actually know enough to tell which one it is. But I know one of them constantly allows you to go back to, you know, previously visited places which have updated and changed because time moves forward. Something that WoW has an unfortunate problem with is the opposite of that. So yeah, she was a quest giver. And here's all the council members who are in charge of the town.
We will not be The Herald has promised us freedom and respect. We will not be denied. You will not interfere. The Legion will rise.
Crap. Okay. I do love how this continues the vibe of being an assassin. This is, in fact, the assassination spec quest. So that makes sense. Westfall... I was thinking about that. But actually, I disagree. What would probably make a lot more sense for this is actually Goldshire, to me. Hear me out for a second. First of all, way more players know what Goldshire is. No, I'm not even memeing about that. Remember what we talked about? The overwhelming majority of players made humans. I guess it's not the majority anymore, but still, humans are still one of the most played races ever. And it's also pretty much the first town that those characters are going to interact with. It's also almost always used in like display shots or promos or marketing materials as, you know, hey, it's World of Warcraft, Goldshire, right? So it's got a lot of recognition appeal. It also is just an everyday town. Now, I do agree with you on one thing, Huthor. I think that Darkshire wasn't the perfect pick for this, because, as you say, these people are literally used to fighting against the darkness, so... But hitting Goldshire, like, this leads me to my third reason. Goldshire, for the most part, had it good, right? Like, they had local little problems. A couple of Murlocs, a couple of Kobolds, and that's it. But instead, Goldshire is so well off that of course they would give in to the Legion. It's the same general reason the Night Elves did, if you remember. Decadence itself can lead to that kind of corruption. I mean, Warhammer, end statement. So Goldshire, I honestly feel like is a much better pick here. And yeah, as you say, just go straight for the jugular there. And yeah, Goldshire folding when the sky's on fire, it makes perfect sense. If anything, what would have been kind of cool is if the quest wove into Darkshire, and like you get to Darkshire, like, oh god, we've got to get to Darkshire because the cult is going to infiltrate here. And we get here, and Sarah is there, Sarah Lattimore. She's fine, of course. And there's this corpse on the ground, which is one of the NPCs from Goldshire. Yeah, he showed up and we had words. And that's basically it. We had a disagreement. By denying the hand the reagents for the ritual, you managed to buy precious time. So, our next station is clear. Stormwind, but where's Garona? With Altea's escape, there's only one place to go. Stormwind. Hang on. Did I miss it? Yeah, I was about to say, where the hell is Sarah? Oh, you get to die then. There she is. I was going to be mad. So yeah, I mentioned that there was a bit of feedback about this. You'll notice that Madame Eva is here, along with several of the surviving NPCs. All of them are cowering in here. And that's because they're holed up in here. And the one holding the line is the only member of the Night Watch to not turn to the cult, Miss Lattimore.
Greetings.
How can they believe the Herald's lies? There's dark magic at play here, mark my words. Please, if you can do anything to stop it, do it now. There's already so many lives lost.
Go with honor, friend.
Now, there is one other reason I don't like this quest. I'm debating if this is negative worthy. This might just be absence of positive worthy. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on this. Because there is one other thing I don't like about this. This is never followed through on. Like, we can assume we go back and, it's like, alright, and then we go and we kill all the Watchers and then we're done. But they never follow through on the fate of Darkshire. There are some survivors, you just saw, and there's a couple others in some of the other hounds, but, like, Darkshire might have to literally fold as their local militia turned on them for the Burning Legion. Follow through on that. I mean, yeah, Uthor. Actually, while we're here, since I am Alliance, I can actually go into Goldshire safely. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I like this idea. I'm just debating, like, who would be the guy who would go down to Darkshire and then die. Oh, Remy. Remy 2 times, the kobold guy, 100%. You know what? I would do one additional thing. The paladin here, Brother Wilhelm, I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't acknowledge his existence at all, except he would just be a corpse. Everyone else here is an enemy. And Brother Wilhelm, he's just out here dead with a little bit of blood at his fool. That's it. Just let that sit there. Let players piece that together however they want to. I have not read that short story. I need to correct that. Yeah, no. Commit. That's what I would do. I even have William Pessel be like a major boss type character instead of Altea. Anyway, sorry. Speculation.
Our hand is...
How are you stealthing your campfire? You're with me. Drench your blades with poison now. It's gonna get bloody. Okay, hang on.
Our will be done.
We can't let Stormwind fall to the Legion, and I don't trust Shaw or his SI-7 goons. Why not? There's 2 of us need to handle this while there's still time. The entire city is on edge from murmurs of cult activities. It's likely to turn on you as they are the cultists if you're uncareful. Their shadows spoke highly of your skills. You in?
What? Let's move. I'll be right behind you.
Did you notice we just entered a scenario, by the way? The easiest way to prove that is we can no longer fly.
Great. It's Shaw.
Show yourselves. I don't have time for games.
Step aside, Shaw. All of Stormwind will burn unless we finish our work.
We're aware of the Veiled Hand's activities. The city is locked down while we handle the situation. No one enters these gates until this is resolved, especially the 2 of you. Stay out of this, half-breed.
Okay, so we haven't really seen much of Shaw, but I'm just going to say this. That is out of character for Shaw.
Bastard. If we are going to find the Herald, we are going to need a diversion. Something big. Ah, yes. Find Agent Elling Trias in the Trade District. He should have a smoke bomb. If we set it off somewhere in public, the guards will be forced to react. While they are busy investigating the ruckus, we should be able to gather some information and act on it without the risk of heavy reinforcements. Until then, watch your step. The city is on high alert, and the guards will kill you on sight.
Nobody enters the city on our watch. Okay. So yeah, this is a thing. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's a good question, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton. I accuse you of being a demon! Wait, no. Huthor. Huthor. I accuse you of being a demon. You know, I just accuse everyone in chat. You're all demons. You're all demons. Oh, crap. Okay, fine. Fine. We're just gonna do this now. Just gonna murder innocent people because they happen to get in my way. Very, very dangerous thing to do. Yay, they're all dead. I knew it, Asmiristar! It was the eel! It was because you were an eel! Hang on. How much of my chat were demons? Jesus! It's enough to give a guy a complex. A demonic eel, as all eels are. Do you have enough guards in Stormwind? Jesus. Don't you have a legion to fight? Oh, there you are. Elling's waiting for you upstairs. How did he... You know what? I don't even care. Hey, Elling. Wasn't easy to get this on such short notice with the city on lockdown, you know. It's okay. I know you are a simple purveyor of cheese. Once you use the bomb, you better hightail it out of there. Hammond and his boys will descend on that hall like moths to the flame. Appreciate you. By the way, did you kill a bunch of guards up front? No. Good afternoon, Jay Palmer. Do your job. We can't keep living like this. Remain calm. The city's finest are the... Look at all these guards! Defund the police. Jesus. You have an army here. And there is a war going on. Not here. Seriously. Citizens in need of shelter report to the Traders Hall at once. Situation's under control. You are all completely safe. I don't know. That's Auctioneer Jackson right there. Don't worry. We'll be seeing her as part of the Rogue Order Hall quest chain.
What beautiful chaos! Let's rifle the pockets of a few guards. Bet we uncover some cultists in disguise.
Secure the entrance. We have the cultists right where we want them. Are you really that stupid? Like, is that... Oh my god, of course the guards have copper on them. And I know that's probably just a joke, but really think about that for a second. How much are you paying your guards? Ah, crap. You got me. Hi. You're dead. You probably shouldn't have followed a rogue assassin around a corner. Pro tip for, you know, the afterlife. You're funny, Jay Palmer. Let's ask everyone in Westfall what they think of that concept.
Brothers and sisters, we meet tonight at the Pig and Whistle. The Herald awaits.
So the cultists are meeting at the Pig and Whistle. Let's move. The Herald is within our grasp.
Actually, I did as Miristar, which makes me feel a little bit better. Because, you know, I'm not actually interested in mass murdering a bunch of guards, as weird as that sounds. If I have to, it's whatever. Ah, deja vu. Remember, my rogue was Horde. Yep, okay. Goodbye. Yep, nope. They've got the day symbol. They're grayed out, but they've got the day symbol. So I'm getting some conflicting info here. They also kept taking damage from my dot. Sorry about poisoning you to death. Kinda. Little bit. Little bit sorry.
The rats lock themselves inside. We need to make them tell us where their leader is hiding.
Good thing I'm a rogue. We all know there's only one reason anyone rolled a rogue back in vanilla.
This is the last time you disturb our work. Kill them!
Do you have any idea who I am? Asking for a friend.
Fine. Killing you myself will earn—
Where is the Herald? Speak!
You seek to delay the inevitable.
So be it. Let's see how you handle the Kingsbane poison.
What is happening? My veins are on fire! Please! No more! I'll tell you everything! Just make it stop! He lies in the keep.
Where is the Herald? The keep will be heavily guarded. We should split up. At least one of us has to make it to the Herald alive.
That's actually a valid point, Lord Aramon.
We don't have much time. Get moving!
We're sorry, but your herald is in another keep. What? 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 You think I won't kill all of you? I'll kill all of you! I'll kill all your dogs! No, they look pretty dead. I'm gonna make your friend watch while I kill you. You should have paid the fine. How is it even applicable? Where are they going? Shut up! Let me meme.
Reinforcements to the keep at once. They're here. Severing, secure the keep gates. We're moving the king to a secure location.
Got right ahead of that. How are there this many guards here? There's got to be a couple hundred troops here. It's at least a regiment or two. Oh, did you notice the traps? Because of course there's traps. God dang. Ugh. That makes perfect sense. The humans are secretly the, oh god, I can't think of the name all of a sudden. Rat people from Warhammer. Oh my god, I can't think of their name. The Skaven, thank you. Hey, look! Bunch of demonic runes and... There's an intruder nearby. No, there isn't.
Foolish orc! You will be the first to witness the Legion's arrival into my city. Long have I waited for this day. Let us not waste another moment.
Who are you?
Ered Nash, Ila Mornu Nakun. Ered Nash, Ban Manari! They come!
Yeah, no, that's a nice touch on his outfit. Peekaboo.
You're too late, assassin. I have seen the beautiful gifts they bring. You do not understand!
So beautiful.
They have arrived! Oh, they're even more beautiful. Do you not see? Can you not feel their warm embrace? Master, your servant requires aid. My... Master.
Good. Our work is done. Being in this place with these daggers brings back dark thoughts. Impulses I've spent years trying to be free of. Take the blades. You've more than proven your skills as an assassin. Perhaps you can overcome the darkness within their steel.
Lower your weapons. We're not here to fight you.
You sure?
The king was never in danger, but where my men failed to stop this cultist, you did not. That spares you from prison at the very least. Go. Get out of my city before I change my mind.
Nice guy. I wonder how many players didn't know who Shaw was and just thought this was how he was. I mean, honestly, I bet some of you in chat who haven't played this game are like, aren't even aware of the fact that he's acting out of character at all.
Let's meet at the hall. There's still work to be done.
I'm trying to find the name of these stupid daggers. There it is. Anguish and Sorrow is the name of these stupid daggers. And they were made... I actually forgot about this tidbit. I knew they were made under the demonic horde. What I forgot is these were actually made by Kil'jaeden himself.
Come, shop, browse. Smell. Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer.
Also true. And hard to argue, led to all. Go with those, I think. So I've shown you 2 ways to get into the Rogue Order Hall. Let's show you the third. If you come in here on anyone else, it like teleports you out and it's like, nah.
I serve no one.
What is it? All according to plan.
One more. These are new. The Fangs of the Devourer. It's funny, does that guy have Gorma's bite? Oh, yeah, there it is, right there.
You have my ear. Was that all?
We're finally closing in on her after all these years. The pleasure is mine.
The Fangs of the Devourer are wielded by Akari Shadowgore, one of Kil'jaeden's personal assassins. Every attempt in our life ends the same. She's gone before we even arrive. She scrawls a few lines on a piece of paper and hands it to you. Not this time. We've been working with these contacts to find Akari so we can finally take the Fangs for our own purpose. Go to each contact and tell them the shadows reveal. See what they know.
Farewell. I'll meet you upstairs in glorious goods when you're done. Another one of Khadgar's dogs has been nosing around, asking too many questions.
Oh, you know, it's just... I was just wondering, what the hell kind of bad blood does Valera have with frickin' Khadgar? Where's that coming from? Why do I have a load screen to teleport up like 10 feet?
Looking for something specific?
Nothing to share, I'm afraid. The wand gets people talking, but sometimes they just don't have anything useful to say. That's okay, thank you. See, have you tried the moist Azunian feta while you're here? It has a lovely tangy flavor. Ooh, tangy cheese. That's fun. How did Garona originally get those daggers? So they were made by Kil'jaeden. We already kind of talked about this. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Gul'dan, working for her. So Kil'jaeden... Sorry, I guess Kil'jaeden didn't personally make them. I should have read a little bit further. So Kil'jaeden gave this horrible ore to Gul'dan, who gave it to Blackhand to forge into the daggers. Gave them to Garona. The end, I suppose. So, yeah, she originally got them from Gul'dan. Would be the answer to that question. No, they were, again, they're cursed blades. They were all three of these were made by demons, which I find really funny. The Dreadblades were made by Talgath, the Kingslayers were effectively made by Kil'jaeden, and Gormam was made by, I'm not sure who, but someone on behalf of Sargeras. So, yeah, all three of these are demon artifacts. Well, there was one of my contacts. He had a thistle tea on him. Oh my god. That's a talent nowadays. Use. Restore. I'm holding on to that. That's like a novelty item at this point. 5-minute cooldown restores 100 energy. So there's three ways into the sewers too. The other sewers. It's my personal favorite way. Whee! Hang on, I got stuck. Stuck on the terrain. Yeah! I think my character that had the recipe is on the account that doesn't exist anymore. Ah! Why are there spiders down here? Don't answer that question. Damn you, Khadgar! Using up the last of the milk on Fruit Loops without replenishing it? It's just dirty polo at that point. I don't believe you can, J. Palmer.
I was beginning to doubt you would come.
Can I help you?
Speak.
What are you exactly? I provide information no other can. Okay.
We shall see. It seems fate is on your side. Akari is in this very city as we speak, spying for her masters. I will gladly tell you where, in exchange for a rune of portals. Until then, our business is complete.
Yep, a straight-up Minari Eridar, who's not gonna kill us on sight. I mean, I wouldn't say he's not evil, but that's pretty impressive for a Minari. Hi, Bregman. Okay, well, I've got to go get this now. There's no guards up right now. Someone bribed the guards away. It was Bregman! She knew what she was doing.
Let's talk.
Any luck?
Without a trace.
Rune of Portals. Who does he think he is? It's worth the price. But those runes aren't exactly easy to come by, unless... Archmage Cylindra, the Kirin Tor's Portal Master, has a study in the center of town. We rogues aren't particularly welcome there, nor would she simply hand the rune over to her, but who said anything about asking?
I'll stay in the shadows to a...
Okay. Time to go rob our allies. To pay our enemies. Just playing CK3 at this point. Wards detect someone entering the studies. Find them at once. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, everything's cool. Everything's cool. I'm not here to kill you. I'm just robbing you. Don't mind me. Get me out of the lair. There we go. I believe it is, J. Palmer. That's why it's so hard to come by. Although in lore it makes sense. Runes of Portal in lore would actually be extremely rare and difficult to come by.
Yes.
There you go.
Make it so. Excellent. You will find Akari in the Legerdemain Lounge.
That's how you pronounce that?
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
Balzun actually kept his end of the bargain. I'm impressed.
Farewell.
The Legerdemain Lounge isn't far from here. We have agents nearby who can secure the area. Come prepared for a fight.
They'll never see me coming. Akari, your time has come.
Lounge is secure. All clear. Why are we all cowering?
Akari retreated upstairs as we arrived. She's all yours.
Sorry about this, everyone. Jedi business.
I should thank you. You've saved me the effort of finding you. Kil'jaeden will be pleased when I bring him your head.
You think my master's so foolish?
Yes. I don't think I was supposed to kill her there.
Let's talk.
It was only a mirror image.
Without a trace.
Lying demon scum. I should have known. Let's show Valzoon what happens to people who cross the uncrowned.
Aldiel Shala. Valzoon, I will be your death!
Yeah, Valera's not a very nice person, by the way. Which I suppose befits someone whose canonical profession is assassin. The only people she's cool with are the Rins, and that really is, well, and her adventuring party. That's pretty much the full list.
Stop! Stop! I did not know. I swear it. I can still help you. I can take you to Akari's stronghold. What is it? Good.
The pleasure is mine.
He's lying again, I know it, but he might be our only option.
Without a trace.
If you spare me, I could use the rune of portals you provided to open a gateway to Akari's citadel in the Twisting Nether. Of course, killing the Legion's master assassin in her own domain will be no simple feat, but surely the fangs of the Devourer are worth the risk, no? He smiles. I will guide you through the citadel once you arrive, but you will have to defeat Akari on your own.
We shall see. Oh, thank you for seeing reason.
Uh-huh.
Eredakur Shudas Erzul Korai.
You know how we have the Mercy Dagger? We should have a dagger named Reason. I need to make sure you see Reason.
The way to Shadowgore Citadel is open.
I hate to point this out, but what probably should happen right now is every magical alarm in all of Dalaran should be going off right now. Because someone just opened a demonic portal inside of Dalaran. Now, what I would have liked, it would just been a little thing, but I would have liked it if, like, just immediately several Kirin Tor come down here. What's going on? And we're like, it's okay, it's okay. Jedi business. Don't worry, it's a portal out, not a portal in.
Akari is just across the Citadel from you. With your skill, you should be able to reach her undetected.
I love how the assassin quest chain is a little bit more stealth-focused than the subtlety one.
Minions! Our Lord requires us on the field of battle!
Makes sense, though. As I've pointed out a few times, subtlety is far more about being a mage.
Will feel the fang's agonizing bite. They will all perish!
Being a mage blade than, you know, being a stealth rogue. Again, it's one of those changes where it's like, but I'm kind of with it, so I don't know. Maybe they should just rename subtlety. In fact, mage blade sounds cool. What are the, does anyone know, what are the hero specs that subtlety has access to? What are the two? Peekaboo.
Dead the moment you arrived here.
Do you have any idea how much burst I have?
Try to keep up.
Okay.
Enough!
You have 12 health, lady.
Take them to the holding cell. Lord Gil'jaeden will be most pleased.
Deathstalker. Yeah, there you go.
Move out, armies of Gil'jaeden! Glory awaits!
That jailer presents an opportunity for your escape.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pick his... Oh, I need to be stealth. Let's go pick his pocket. Take the key. Get out of here. Go grab my weapons. Hey, buddy. You're not supposed to kill me. Yeah, well, you know.
Xerus, deal with them. We have nearly made contact.
Oh god, he's invincible. It's interesting. Xerus is here. Run while you can.
I herald your endless torment.
Okay, I can work with that.
The end is inevitable. They will devour your flesh until nothing remains.
Oh, I'm a Worgen. That's gonna take a minute.
The fangs are within your grasp.
Kill them, you fools! I will not be denied my destiny!
Agreed, Miss Miristar. And I did notice that, yeah.
Lord of Flame, welcome! Kill Jaden.
First time we see Kill Jaden. Not the last. Here, I mean. Old model, though.
You have done well, Akari. You have earned my blessing. Azir Manari Kirel. Hakim Manari Galad!
The fangs. Their power is beyond comprehension. I am your humble servant, my lord.
It is time for your true test. Use the fangs to dismantle Azeroth's kingdoms from within. Let their shattered husks pave our path to victory!
They will taste blood in your name.
Looks like Mephistroth was in charge of making Dreadmaw, specifically. Favorite new Demon Legion? Ooh. Can I cheat and say the Garothi? I know they're not actually demons, but...
Let us finish this, once and for all!
Okay. You're so cool!
Guide my hand. I will not fail! No more games!
I agree. When that runs out, you are dead. You realize that, right?
Join me in the Nether.
I mean, there's not much to think, Pika, but I am, of course, going to buy it day one, as I always plan to.
The Citadel has begun a self-destruct sequence. Make
What?
your way to the portal once you have the fangs.
What? Why? Oh, there's two of them. No, there are two of them. Sorry.
You made it. Well done.
Thanks.
Valeera said you would know where to meet her upon your return. Not wise to keep her waiting. Until our paths cross again.
Yeah, we'll see when we get there, Pika. But that's pretty much my thoughts right now is, cool. Yeah, there it is. I found it. I knew I was right. Akari, the woman we just killed, had no free will. So finally Sargeras found someone suitable to carry these daggers into battle. An Eridar tracker named Akari had distinguished herself in several Legion invasions, silently murdering those who suspected the demon's promises were laced with doom. She was summoned to Argus and told of the great honor being offered to her. Sargeras promised Akari she would become a fearsome instrument of death, one of the deadliest creatures alive in any known realm, but the price was that she would have to give up her will. If she wanted to be this living weapon, betrayal would become impossible. It was a grim bargain, but Akari accepted it.
You need something?
Probably the Fell Lord. The guy we actually saw previewed back in Warlords. I don't actually remember what they're called. This guy.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you.
I knew you'd succeed. I'm glad you're on our side.
Farewell.
Am I, though? I mean, I am, so... I suppose there's no real need to be afraid there. Or am I? Oh no, there's several were made with Legion in mind. You notice they also previewed the Imp Mother back in Warlords. Same raid, actually. So was Rouge. Sorry, Rouge. Gotta say that correctly. Let's finish up Priest. Wait, did we finish Priest? We did finish Priest. Let's do Warlock. Like I said, just going down the list here. I'll show you, J. Palmer. You're gonna laugh when you see it. Warlords, Hellfire Citadel, bosses, Imp Mother. Like I said, you'll laugh when you see it. Alright. I mean, they changed his skin, but that is the Imp Mother model. Interesting. Let's go ahead and be Destro first, I think.
The eternal sun guides us.
Or, which one's the one that goes to Kara? Is it Affliction or Destro? I think it's Affliction, isn't it? We might as well get that out of the way, because it is Affliction. Yeah, let's get that out of the way.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
Put that on the ground.
A moment of your time, Warlock. The Council of the Black Harvest requests your assistance.
Black Harvest, huh? Well, you don't have a quest for me. Again. The three Kara quests all happen simultaneously. Just like Arcane Mage and Disciplined Priest. It's the second time he's just straight up not had a pet thing for me. Some of the... I would go with none of them have any real relevance to the MSQ at all, Blade of all. I think it's the simplest way to put that. I mean, obviously these are very lore-relevant things. These are definitely... You notice I've been putting these under primary optional, because this is definitely prime story content. However, none of this is MSQE. No, the Rogue Artifact quests are not MSQE. We're not talking about the Order Halls yet. The Order Halls... It's a little bit more debatable. Hang on. For example, Rogue Order Hall is extremely MSQ relevant. Although past that... Yeah, I would say that the only one that's actually MSQ amongst the Order Halls is Rogue. The rest are all either primary optional or worse, secondary. That would be Warrior, for instance. There we go.
A moment of your time, Warlock. The Council of the Black Harvest requests your assistance.
Greetings, Warlock. I speak on behalf of the Council of the Black Harvest. With the Legion invasion upon us, it's painfully clear our only hope is to grow stronger. The Council plans to tap into the Twisting Nether and call forth more powerful demon allies. That's right, we're gonna summon demons! The ritual's ready, but we're short one number. No doubt you heard the fate of Canrithid Ebenlock. Yeah, I'm the one who beat him. On my other Warlock. You will be his replacement. Do you accept?
Join us at the Circle of Wills in Dalaran's underbelly, Warlock. My portal will take you there directly. We will be waiting.
So, we've got Zidane Smythe, Jubeka Shadowbreaker, she was part of the quest back in Pandaria, Shinfil Blightsworn, Zelifrax Wobblepox, and of course Ridison Flamescowl, and us, Autumn Doomia.
Make it quick.
Correct, J. Palmer.
Very well.
Yeah, even Rogue's MSQ, which I do argue is MSQ, is more relevant for the past than it is for the future, if that makes any sense.
If you mess with Felth, the Sixth is here. Let us begin. Zelifrax will lead us in the ritual. You have studied the rites, gnome?
Yeah, don't worry about me, hothead. I know what needs to be done. Chris Normanoff.
Oh, hello.
I need everyone to channel on the portal. This ritual requires our unwavering concentration.
It is not our concentration that should concern you. Let us hope our newest edition can keep up. What are you waiting for, new blood? Begin!
Your power is impressive, Warlock. The ritual begins! Kirest Alat Yurthognorush.
Be prepared. We're reaching deeper into the nether than ever before. Who knows what we may find?
Of course, Jubeka would be cautious.
Al Nortalesh Daval.
Keep focused. I sense a being of great power on the other side.
Zorarik Vad! Telosh!
What? What do you mean,
Or was it Teloff? I'm always mixing those up.
No! The portal!
Who dares summon me?
That's a Pit Lord.
It is I, Zelifrax Wobblepox! You will serve me, demon!
Trifling gnome! I think...
References.
Foolish mortals! You think yourselves worthy to enslave the mighty Juggernaut? It is you who will be made to serve!
Yeah, speaking of throwing off all sorts of sensors, we just summoned a Pit Lord in the middle of Dalaran. But, you know.
So, the new blood awakens. You were spared the brunt of the Pit Lord's assault. A pity the rest of us weren't so lucky. We would seem to be Jagannath's prisoners on some forsaken Legion world. Imagine the horrors he has planned for us.
As long as it's not Niskara.
I would prefer to avoid such torment. Pain. Hard to focus. Quickly, before our jailer turns his attention to us, you may be able to control him long enough. I obey. What trickery is this? No one escapes my cells!
You sure about that, buddy?
Oh, Jagannath will end you. That was Chewbacca. The others might yet live. I am too wounded to go with you, Warlock. Find the others. Together, you might survive this. Leave me. Rittison Flameskull is no one's burden. Wait, please don't hurt Calidus. Calidus is servant to the cruel Jagannath. He abuses and mocks poor Calidus. But you could be his undoing. Calidus will distract sentries. You find your friends. We will meet again soon.
Interesting. I like Calidus from memory. Oh, and to respond to Pillars of Snow, Balnazar's death is certainly a big thing for the setting, but, like, again, that's primary optional territory. It's not MSQ. And yeah, I'm with Uthor. They really should have had that extra thing for both the Rogue Quest and the Warlock Quest of, holy crap, it's okay, it's the champion doing something dumb. Okay.
I was nearly food for the hounds. Thank you.
Or, if you want, maybe that's why the Pit Lord turns around. I mean, 6 arcane archmages descend upon you. You're going to be like, yeah, you know, alright. Pretty much, J. Palmer. Nobody really treats the... I don't remember what they're called. The not imps particularly well. I know, Huthor, I know. Ironically, it probably would make more sense if it was just straight up Jaraxxus. Not only would the reference have been a lot more literal and linear...
Silence cannot last forever, Warden!
But, you know, then he would have been willing to turn around. You notice Smythe doesn't say much. You also may not notice his jaw is sealed shut. I'm not sure how he eats. That's actually what I was thinking, Uthor. Make it so that we're like, we got this working, rather than summoning a Pit Lord.
Best you've got, demon. I thought your kind knew how to torture. Pathetic.
It yanks us through.
Savor your words while your mind can still form them, worm.
I mean, this is a setting in which you can magically ingest sustenance, so I mean, wouldn't surprise me too much. He is also literally a warlock, so...
I appreciate the assistance, Warlock. These demons are dreadfully boring.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Wait, where is Ritson?
The orc was gravely injured and cannot follow. No matter. We four should suffice to control that pit lord. That is still our goal, yes. Fine, stubborn Worgen. Escape shall be our first priority. But if the opportunity to enslave the demon presents itself, I say we take it.
Then it's decided. Let's keep moving.
Sorry, I was double-checking something. Zinnin was the one who was there at the Deathwing battle. And that's when he went mute. Interesting. Because he witnessed the Deathwing battle. You know, the battle that's literally called the Madness of Deathwing. I applaud that point for actually making a degree of sense.
This way! Over here!
Hi, Calidus.
What is this miserable creature?
Shut up, Shinfel.
Calidus is a friend! You see, Juggernaut hunts powerful weapons. Friend could use these weapons to rule this place.
I do like ruling.
Rule? I like the sound of that.
Hey.
Slow down, Shinfel. How do we know we can trust this thing?
You must trust Calidus! Come to the archives! It's not far!
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, but like, to do what, Magister? Ruling is nice and all, but that's like step 1. The important part is step 2, and 8, and 15. I don't like any of these books. This one's just yet another one of those... Oh, what do they call them? The young adult adventure things that are trying to crib the same tone and vibe, and they got so formulaic that it got really funny and they kind of unintentionally became parodies. Oh god, what are those called? Like Maze Runner was one of them. Or Divergent was another one. Blighted Implements.
Insolent wretches!
What's up, huh?
Did you think you could escape my grasp so easily?
Kinda, yeah. Hunger Games, yeah.
Haughty warlocks! You presume to issue commands to my kind? Face the consequences for your insolence!
Yeah, we would never be able to summon a pit lord as a warlock.
I will smash you like the insignificant gnats you are! Burn! Burn in the fell fire!
Okay. Time to go.
Zinin, look out!
No!
Your skull will make a fine trophy.
Oh no!
Jebecca! One of the most
Press on.
good aligned warlocks we ever see, with the possible exception of us.
I will burn you to cinders!
Calidus, you're coming with, right? Huh? Yeah, oh, okay. Okay, hold up.
The path is clear! Hurry! This is not over, Warlock! I will see the end of you!
Mission successful.
Ah, you did it, friend! The portal is closed. He cannot pursue us here.
And for some reason, there's a mage named Khadgar who's really angry looking for some reason.
Find the weapon so the Juggernaut can be defeated. The book is the key. What does friend need? Come back soon!
This book is key. So yeah. So I actually really like this whole let up because we don't even have an order hall yet. Did you catch that? We have nothing. Like the lead up is all right. Let's summon a demon. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! And now we've got to go get a weapon to go save our friends. So we're gonna do Affliction, of course. Wielded by Satael, the first Necrolite. The Deadwind Harvester earned its name by stripping all the life from the Deadwind Pass. After centuries locked away, Ulthalesh has been discovered in the possession of the Dark Riders, along with a scythe for some reason, and some kind of sword. I wouldn't worry about those too much.
Calidus is eager to help. Farewell, friend!
The book says the Dark Riders were last seen in a place called Manor Mistmantle.
Come back soon!
Now, this is a great hook for getting an artifact weapon. A lot of these are just, we have found weapons for you. This one is just, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, we need a weapon. Oh god, I gotta do that this week too, Uthor. Time. I don't have time. Yeah, we just need a weapon. We just need a weapon. Need to get a weapon. Oh, interesting, Uthor. Hmm. Also true, T-Zuler. You're right. What do we need? More power! When do we want it? Alright, Manor Mistmantle. Boy, this place brings back positive memories. Is that the rogue over there? Dealing with demon cultists? Huh. Ah, whatever. Hello?
Stay back! I may be wounded, but the light will protect me! What? Have you not come to finish what the Dark Riders started?
No, dude. I'm here to help.
How can the light serve?
So you hunt the Dark Riders as well? Long have I searched for a way to rid Duskwood of their curse, but now it seems I have become the hunted. Though we share a common enemy, the sins you bear prevent me from aiding your cause. The light is not well served by taking power from one evil to bestow it put to another. Okay, okay. Ignore the fact that, canonically, I've got a druid right next to me. And admittedly, a Death Knighter Death Knight. Death Rider? Death Knight right over here. Let's ignore that for a second. So the power you serve to defeat... The power would serve to defeat the Legion. You consider that an evil goal? I admit the Legion's a great threat, but my duty is to the light. I must stand vigilant against its enemies at all times, no matter how dire the situation. By the way, you can actually attack him here. Yeah, druids go everywhere for their freaking artifacts. And the boomkin's just like... If we do not act, Sargeras will take this world, and there will be no remnant of your holy light to follow. Where will your duty be then? The light will not falter so long as the brave hold in our hearts. We've seen it bring about the Legion's defeat before, and we'll do it again. You are wrong. I was at the broken shore. I saw the demons cut through our men, holy and unholy alike. If we cannot turn the tide now, we are all lost.
I hear the truth in your words. We may walk very different paths, but I see you fight for a noble cause. I will tell you what I know.
Thank you.
Let me show you the light. I and the light's vengeance.
I'm left with little choice. I cannot face another Dark Rider ambush alone. And you are obviously formidable. I will help you find the weapon you seek, but only if you allow me to return the others to their rightful place. You mean to my druid and my Death Knight friend? Sure thing.
Go with the light.
Very well. I am Revel Cost, priest of the light, seeker of lost artifacts. I've dealt with the Dark Riders before and have returned to rid this place of them. The Riders are elusive, but I have a clue to their whereabouts. In our previous confrontation, I stumbled a glimpse into their past. Come with me. I will explain on the way.
I and the light's vengeance. It seems you've been followed. Dark Riders!
Where? I don't see any. Oh, hello. I got this. Let me just consume them with unholy flame. I gotta be honest, I'm kind of uncomfortable with this. Don't worry. I will burn their very souls! Okay, that's not helping.
The battle is won, but there will be more. Quickly, to Eridan's camp!
Okay. So I suppose I should explain a little bit what's going on here. Back in the day...
Riders were not always like this. They were once a group of traveling merchants. Unfortunately, they crossed the sorcerer Medivh, who cursed them to an eternity of hunting artifacts for him. Look out behind you!
Why? Oh, hello. How are you even keeping up? That's an interesting question, Lord Harriman. We just need more, donators, I think.
Your skill in combat is impressive. We may yet survive this.
In what manner, Huthor?
Eridan was the first of the Dark Riders, and I believe he leads them now. Try to keep up!
I'm right
His
here.
camp is still in Deadwind Pass, strangely untouched after all these years. If my convictions are correct, the key to finding the Dark Riders, as well as the artifacts they still covet, can be found there. Riders on our flank! Be ready!
We just go?
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
Interesting.
Let us press on. We are nearly there.
Okay, dude. I'm kind of in a hurry. Like, my friends are being tortured right now, so can we go? Can we just fly? How do you fly?
Here, the camp is in this clearing. Let us search it.
I mean, I don't know if you know this, Uthor, but we still don't know what you-know-what is in War Within. And apparently there's something that people theorize is connected to it in Seasons of Discovery. I have to say, apparently I haven't been there. Oh, I'm sorry, Bregman. Okay, so now that I have a second to talk, the Dark Riders actually go all the way back to vanilla. They were not in the game, but they were referenced as part of the Duskwood quests. And a lot of people theorized that they were actually the remnants of the Death Knights. No, not the Warcraft 3 ones, the ones from Warcraft 2. The remnants of those forces who were left here, or came through the portal, or whatever, you know, we weren't sure. And then they never did anything with the Dark Riders for, like, 15 years, or whatever it was. And then this comes out, and all of a sudden it's like, aha! And yeah, I know, there was the comic, although the comic was pretty recent to Legion, too. And it details much of the information we're about to cover here, that the Dark Riders were originally merchants, they came across Medivh, he cursed them, and they went and grabbed artifacts. As I already mentioned, of all of the asset reuse stuff, all of the artifact quests, the 3 quests that are effectively identical for this chain are probably the worst artifact quests in the game. Because, I mean, there's not much going on here, and it only really is tying up a thread for one of them, Balanced Druid. Because there's this whole thing about how the Scythe of Elune was actually used here in order to spread the Worgen curse, and blah, 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 and you get it.
What do you need?
It's strange the Dark Riders haven't followed us here, but I'll take whatever boon I can get. I believe the key to finding the Riders is here somewhere. Let's begin our search.
Go with the light.
This place is where Arodin set up camp while he was trying to apply his dubious wares to Medivh. It has remained strangely untouched for all this time, which leads me to believe it may have some connection to its former owner. Let's search the camp.
The light redeems.
Clearly it's the boots! Oh, no. They're just boots. It's the bed! No, okay. It's the compass! It is behaving erratically. It changes direction and never sets at true north.
You will suffer for your trespass.
Okay. Will help, Revel. I'm not a combatant. Okay.
Turn away now, interloper. The horrors of the past will be your undoing.
Deja vu. Otherwise an ordinary-looking journal, this book hums with dark energy as you approach. A quick scan of the writing reveals this to be the journal of Arodin, the chronicles of his time in Deadwood Pass. Towards the end of the journal, the writing begins to change, and then tone becomes noticeably darker. It constantly refers to the curse, and of the endless desire to possess things of great power. One such entry catches your eye as you glance through. So the journal dissolves into dark ramblings and hurried scribbles. One thing stands out. Ulthalesh. The name rings in my head. I hear it calling, but where? The spirits! The land here is tied to it. It's no wonder we would so often get lost in this place. The forces pull my compass in every direction. Perhaps if I had a stronger pull, the compass could show the way.
How can the light serve?
Is that the one?
I am the light's vengeance.
Okay.
Go with the light.
The journal mentions a stronger pull for the compass. If the spirits of this place are indeed tied to it, they may serve as the pull we need. I've come across several locations in the past where restless spirits tend to appear. Perhaps if you show the spirits where the compass is, they may be able to help point in the right direction. If you seek these locations out, I'll continue to Carson.
The light redeems.
To my knowledge, this guy, who I believe is from the comic, had no actual in-game presence whatsoever until this quest chain. Could be wrong, though. Yeah, the comics have always said...
Such poor souls. You don't even belong here, but you will forever be bound to this place. Do not fret. Through Ulthalesh, you will be so much more in death than you were in life.
Now, you probably can't quite tell because of me getting interrupted by combat, but the people she just reaped are the same ones who are dangling from the tree there. Yeah, comics have always been beta canon. And sometimes they do pull from it, and then sometimes they don't. Meryl Fellstorm, for example, was actually in the comics, and he's here now. Obviously, you know, we've got the Dark Riders and Ravel here. However you say his stupid name. And yeah, Medan is very much not.
You were fools to think such a pitiful force could oppose an agent of Sargeras. Your worthless lives will pave the way for the Legion.
And yeah, Valera was almost universally a comic character. As part of Varian's comic series, actually. And obviously she's here now. Like I said, beta canon. For those who are not aware of the terminology, beta means it's canon unless A, it contradicts alpha canon, or B, unless they decide it isn't. So, people have actually come out and flat out stated that, for example, Medan is very much not canon. Therefore, see around Kennex Cow. Therefore, he does not count. Also, a lot of his lore is contradicted by alpha, therefore, he being beta falls below that. It's just tiering, right? It's very common in any kind of franchise that has extended continuity.
How quaint! Do you really think your holy light can protect you from the Legion's onslaught? Where is your light to protect you now?
Nice woman. She's, delightful. I think is the word I want to use there.
What do you need?
Looks like it worked. The compass is pointing towards the river.
Go with the light.
There's a sewer grate on the edge of the river leading to the catacombs underneath Karazhan. Never paid much attention, but it could be where the spirits are directing us. To think the Dark Riders may have been under our noses this entire time. Come.
I and the light's vengeance. The sewer entrance is this way. Follow me.
Scenario. Oh, hey, there's a motorcycle down here for some reason. Nice plays.
Intruders! You will go no further.
So, I'm gonna...
Those spirits he's controlling look like they'll rip us apart. We have to figure out a way to get past without being torn asunder.
I have to admit, this took me a moment to figure out how to cross. Go ahead, make fun.
Do not think you have won. Conservator! Do your duty!
That's actually a good question, T-Zuler. I don't know. Oh, 100%, J. Palmer, no question. He's mellowed out a little bit since then. But only to the point where he's not, like, kill on sight. Anything isn't light. A lot of stuff in here, by the way. A lot of stuff. Nothing that really catches my eye. Oh, I guess I'll just take the giant death scythe.
So this is what you're after. The artifacts of Karazhan belong here. And I will not allow them to be taken away!
Okay.
Your light does not reach here, priest. If you want Ulthalesh Warlock, come and claim it.
Okay. How many merchants were in this stupid group? I keep killing him, and I keep killing him, and they keep coming back.
You are a persistent one.
Thank you.
Very well. If you so thirst for the power of the Deadwind Harvester, then I will show it to you myself. Ulthalesh feasts tonight!
It is good to know that you're alive, Mr. Red, so thank you for poking your head in.
No! I will not be taken! No!
And he gets eaten by Ulthalesh. Which is what it does. They call it a harvester for a reason.
It is done. The Dark Riders are defeated. Now I can reclaim these stolen artifacts and return them to their rightful owners.
Yes,
You
yes.
have proven an unexpected ally. The weapon is yours. Let us hope it can turn the tide in this war.
Thank you.
The Dark Riders lost this battle, but I fear they will soon regroup. We had best be gone before they do. Let me show you the light. The light redeems.
I was wrong about you, Warlock. Your assistance against the Dark Riders has proven a great service to the light. Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Nevertheless, you have allowed me to fulfill their purpose in returning these artifacts to their rightful owners. As for Ulthalesh, I can think of no safer place than in your care. Are you sure?
I am the light's vengeance.
Like, for real? Yeah, do you have a register for the rightful owners of these artifacts? Is that a thing you have? Oh, you do? Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'll take it. Yeah, can we just call the Kirin Tor on this? Or, you know, Azure goes, he's busy right now. But he's busy doing this, right? So... Siphon, filter, dark mirror. Odyssey, Halo SPV3. Thank you, as always, very, very much. You don't have to tell me anything. It is none of my business, Mr. Red. No, we do. We've already done Discipline Priest and Arcane Mage, so we've done both, J. Palmer. But for future reference, Mr. Red, if you suddenly say, bad stuff has happened, I gotta go, and then drop out of public face for like a week, people might get worried about that, just as a general rule of thumb. There's decent people.
Yes, friend?
Friend has weapon? Yes, Calidus feels its power.
Farewell, friend.
Friend has artifact. Now Jagganoth does not stand a chance. Quickly, you must go back to Dreadscar Rift. You may still be able to save your friends from Jagganoth's vengeance. If you take the heart of the Overlord, his army will be yours to command.
Calidus will wait here.
Oh, Jesus, really, Takoida? Is it just, like, more, or did something go bad, or what, you know?
So, the little Warlock returns. You're too late to save your friends. They have the honor of amusing my lord, Mephistroth. He will be pleased to receive yet another gift, and I will happily deliver you to him. Come, Warlock! You will be broken!
Yeah, I'm a Affliction Warlock who knows what he's doing, so...
This power you wield, it's not, this cannot be!
Yeah. I actually had cooldowns this time.
Mephistroth will take...
Oh, Jagganoth is slain! Now, take his heart! You will be the Lord of the Dreadscar!
Just realized I had the wrong pet out. Also, I have to admit, going back to that class fantasy thing, I like the idea of attacking a pit lord in his pocket dimension, killing him, and then conquering it. That's very Warlock, isn't it? Ripped out his heart there. Don't mind me.
Oh, bring the heart to the altar. This way.
Yeah, like this is pretty much peak Warlock fantasy, and one of the reasons I love Demo so much. Honestly, this is one of the things I liked most about the Alliance campaign back in Frozen Throne. Conquering Outland was fun. And it's just such a cool concept. Weirdly enough, we don't spend a lot of time conquering things in a lot of RTS games. You ever notice that? Okay, so this is going towards FPS's, strategy, umbrella, and dealer's choice. And thank you, Mr. Red. And hi, Ross. And hi, Sean. I didn't say hi to both. I don't think I did. I even think I said hi to Valerian. I'm terrible today.
So, mortal, you have slain one of my generals.
Go away, Mephistroth. I'll kill you later.
Savor your victory while you can, Warlock. This war is far from over. We will meet again.
Friend, the Dreadscar have come to serve at your command.
So I'll talk more... actually, I'm going to shut up for a second. I think there's more voice acting. Ah! Okay. So, interesting little side tidbit. I know Mephistroth has a weirdly large presence in Legion. I guess they just wanted to rotate Dreadlords, because Tychondrius is here. You know, one of the main villains of Warcraft 3. He gets like 5 lines and 1 boss fight. That's it. Balnazar's here. He's cool. I'll give him that. Mal'Ganis, I don't think has any presence at all. Veramothras is here once. No, the Dreadlord we see all over the place is frickin' Mephistroth. He's a bad guy of several Order Hall quests, a couple of artifacts, and he gets a quest lead up to him, and a dungeon, which is his dungeon, which he's the boss of. And it's just like... for some reason, they just really wanted to push Mephistroth. Anyways, an interesting rule. We've talked about this before. In Warcraft, the more willing someone is, the more power you can give them, because some of the power is consumed binding them to your will. That's true for Fel, that's true for Undeath. It's actually true for Light as well. You know, all kinds of stuff. So the reason I bring that up is one of the things that makes our Warlock so unique is that most of the time we understand that bargaining is better than enslaving. You just saw this with Calidus over there. We work with him, and he willingly joins us, and he's quite an edge in our favor. And we'll be doing this several times throughout this order hall. We don't always work with them, because we can't always work with them. But we do make the effort on a regular basis. And I find that amusing. In fact, we'll be showing that off in mere moments for the next artifact quest we're doing.
Calidus is ready to serve. Farewell, friend.
Let's go ahead and do our initial tutorial quest here. Now that we actually have an order hall. A demonic army. In a demonic pocket dimension. Loading in the nether. Yeah, this just looks like home to me. You know, I don't know. Well, this is LA right here. Thank you, Dr. Wiley. Love the name, by the way. Hi, Riddison. Are you, You know what? I got this. See you around, J. Palmer. Enjoy dinner. Get up.
Live! It seems not even a pit lord can keep you down, Warlock.
Yeah.
But what of the rest of the council?
So there's something called a soul stone. It's been in the game since vanilla, but in lore, soul stones are interesting. What a soul stone does is it consumes a fairly large amount of fel energy, which in lore requires souls, in order to then capture someone's soul and then put it back into their body. So it functionally resurrects at the cost of several other souls in order to do it.
I've no time for trivialities.
I can hardly believe my eyes. For one warlock to control an entire army of demons is beyond what I thought the council was capable of. I hope such powers enough to turn the tide of the war.
The fell fire beckons.
It seemed that where the council has failed, you have found untold success. These dread scars should prove powerful allies, but they may not be enough. For now, we must look to rebuild. I will send agents out to go do stuff. Okay.
Come, let us plan the future of our order.
This is on random, and I got the Raven Lord twice. Although, actually, what I should do... so we are currently Affliction, so we'll go with that one. You know what? I'm just gonna go there. Is that cool, Redison? Cool. Interesting map. Stormheim as usual.
What? Are we done? One more thing, Warlock.
Yeah, what's up?
With our members scattered and a dreadlord on our heels, we need you to take leadership of the council. Through your power, we can rebuild. I name you the first of the Council of the Black Harvest. May you lead us to glory against the Legion.
I mean, I was hoping for, like, victory. The Legion offers tons of glory, if that's all you want. Seriously, the Legion's got you covered there. Is Raiders 1 or 3, Ross? Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot. Hang on, I think I'm about to be voice acted at. I want to know the paperwork for us getting rights and privileges to have a freaking portal to a demonic realm just here in the sewers of Dalaran. Like, isn't this a gigantic security risk? I know Khadgar likes to play it loose and you know, crazy, but Jesus Christ, dude. There you are.
Hello. Have a good one.
Thank you. So, Indiana Jones 1. I don't think it's as good as 3, but duh. I also think it's a very good classic pulp movie. And by memory, big asterisk there, it's good enough to not actually be enjoyably bad, but actually good, while still filling the slot of what would normally be enjoyably bad. I've actually talked about that concept before. In other words, it's well-made, enjoyable slock, right? Because there is still a quality that you can apply to something that is more or less deliberately trying to be ridiculous, right? Yay, kiddo.
So, why do you ask, Ross?
Actually, yeah. A New Hope is a good comparison. If I might be so bold, I can name another one. Back to the Future 1.
What does friend need? Come back soon. Calidus will wait here. Come back soon. Farewell, friend.
Calidus no longer suffers under cruel hand of Jagannath, thanks to friend. Calidus has a choice of who to follow, and therefore pledges loyalty to new Overlord. You know what I mean?
Friend won't need to face the Legion alone.
Good, because they'd probably run over me if I did. That got me wondering, what are some other films like that? I'm trying to put that into terminology.
What is it? I will not rest until the council has been rebuilt.
Can I help you? For the Alliance.
See you later.
Actually, Terminator's a really good one, yeah.
I will leave but cinders.
Die Hard. That's another good one. Jingle All the Way, I don't think has ever had a sequel or two. I'm not sure that counts. Hang on, I'm gonna need you to cite your sources here. So I'm gonna eat this heart really quick.
Calidus is eager to help.
Okay, so I promise you, Demo. The sorcerer Thalkiel was one of the first Eridar who learned the techniques of summoning and controlling demons. After his defeat, his skull was put on display as an example of the dangers of the dark arts. The lesson went unheeded. After the Eridar's fall, the skull was taken by the generals of the Burning Legion to enhance control of their armies.
Yes, friend? Farewell, friend!
The skull of the Minari. Good choice. It's very powerful. It's even held by an even more powerful Dreadlord. There's a weakness. The skull has a will of its own. If we can communicate, we can convince it to serve instead of enslaving it. Hey, there's that theme again. We will need reagents from the floating city. Okay. Dust from a grave, dark oil, powerful alcohol, and blood.
Calidus will wait here.
I don't disagree with you, Lord Harrimont, and I think part of it is the, we made the Legion too big and too powerful problem. I mean, it's worth noting that there's no nice way to put this. We defeat the Legion by sidestepping them, Now, I happen to like that kind of story arc when you make something that is so strong you can't actually beat it in a straight fight. So you have to outthink it. But I'll also admit those kind of stories are a little bit hard to do. Yeah, I am not one of those people who enjoys Temple of Doom.
Yeah. See you around. See you later.
I've heard that some people do. It's something I've heard before. I was like, how close do I have to get to talk to you, lady? Jesus. I'll just be in your body here. Because that's clearly what you want. Jesus. As was pointed out in my YouTube comments, Legion was a lot of retcons, although I don't really mind, and actually most of those were done before Legion, but you get my point. This era of WoW had a lot of retcons for several things, Sargeras himself being a big one.
See you around for the Alliance.
And then we do the 2-hour one.
I will leave my cinders!
And now we go recruit Thalkiel. Ironically, and you'll find this funny, Huthor, I think one of the problems is they gave them too many spaceships. And I know that sounds weird, because the moment you give them any spaceships, they should have too many. So, in other words, logically speaking, they have too many. The fact that they have spaceships at all is a bad thing. Go ahead, make fun. I accept it. I deserve it. Why is all this crap on my thing? Get off my radar. There we go. I've never even heard of that movie, Yura. Hey, it's Punchy Lou.
Zug Zug. Dabu.
Let's see. Do you have a lot of coffee, apparently? Jesus, no, I need booze.
I am honored.
There we go.
Good luck, friend.
How are you?
Where's your brandy?
See you later.
Can I have some brandy? Hello? Does anyone have some brandy in here? Oh, here's some. I'm just going to take this. Here, that's my drink. Okay, I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to kill a drunken mage. There's no challenge in it. Dude, you're embarrassing yourself. Go home. You're drunk. He does not want to de-aggro me. Look at this. Okay, there it goes. Odd. I heard about it, Mr. Floyd. I haven't actually gotten a chance to see it yet, though. So... I need a little bit of blood from this stag. So I can be very careful to get a blood sample.
Or I'll plate it with my dark magic.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get the next thing without horribly murdering stuff, shall we? Excuse me. I just need to grab this.
Calidus found a perfect spot for the ritual. Come, friend. Meet Calidus in the room behind the curtains at the place called the Violet Gate.
Okay. Hello. I definitely didn't help a rogue stealing from you. Are we just... How did you get in here?
Calidus is ready to serve.
Friend is ready to perform ritual. Remember, Skull must be convinced to be in your possession. If we force it, it'll be far weaker.
Calidus will wait here.
Oh, this should be fun. Ah, yes. Yes, I understand everything now. We need to increase shareholder value. That's what really matters.
Now what? One day I will free myself of your control and...
Wait. You're not my master.
Do you need a hand?
Because
I don't have.
You have great courage to contact me, or stupidity. Yeah, I have need of you. Ha! You think you're the first creature from a doomed world to beg for my aid? No, you will burn before the Legion's power, and I'll continue to suffer in servitude for the rest of eternity. Save yourself the wasted effort. Go jump in a fire. Oh, the famed Thalkil chose to submit in the end. How dare you! If my powers are not constantly being drained, I could easily bring them under my control. Then allow me to free you. Together the Legion will bow to us. We will be the masters.
Fine then. Come to Fell Soul Hold if you truly believe you can free me.
Calidus knows where that is. Calidus can help. What does friend need?
Felsal Hold not far from away, but is well defended. Very tough to get in normal way, but Calidus can help you sneak in. There's a portal my kind used to hold treasures. With it you can go in and find the skull.
Come back soon!
There you are, mortal. I sense you are near. Move quickly and head down the path. The Master is gone, and his minions gorge upon my power. Come, repay this degradation. Introduce them to unfathomable levels of pain.
Yeah, just kill them.
An intruder! I must warn the others!
Or you could die. Like, you got some options here. You can die, you can warn your others and die, or hear me out. Don't warn the others, and you can live. Your call. I'm offering you a sweet deal here. I wouldn't offer this to every demon. I got a soft spot for worm tongues. I will admit I still enjoy completionisting games, but only when it's fun to do so. I've used this as an example for years, but it's fun to go through and actually get every star in a Mario game, right? It's fun to go through and pick up every bit of experience and side optional thing in Trine, right? And there's other games.
Before the master returns, slay my captors and free me!
Like, basically every Assassin's Creed game. Just to name a random example. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom is another good one that I liked actually 100%ing. Well, close to 100%ing.
Foolish Warlock!
Hey, it's Mephistroph. Again.
Think I would remain unaware of your infantile plot to steal my treasure? You underestimate the Nathrazim.
I've killed like 50 of you.
You treacherous skull. I'll deal with you later. Come to me, servant of Hellfire. Rid me of this uninvited guest.
Are you gonna fight me yourself? No? Okay. We should count how many times Mephistroph shows up before we actually fight him. Because we're not gonna fight him until the second to last patch. We're already up to 2 here. I'm just curious.
Fire the guns! Cover the path in Hellfire! Don't let that Warlock through!
You can also just attack me yourself. I'm right here, dude. I'm right here.
Your persistence will be the death of you! Minions attack!
Okay. I don't know, having way too big of a head for his britches does actually sound like a Nathrazim thing to do, but I get your point. I love how one of my attacks is just straight up summon banelings.
Mephistroph imprisoned me at the far side of the valley. Hurry, I sense he is preparing for something significant.
Bet she's not. He gets paid by there. That makes a lot of sense.
Actually, sister, playtime has only begun.
Nobody likes someone who's pedantic.
Did you think I would stand idle as you clawed your way through my minions? Listen, mortal. As the treasure you fight so hard to obtain is broken to my will!
Curse you! I will not give in!
I know the feeling, Guthorm. I watched The Witcher 4 intro, and that rubbed me the wrong way, too. Or trailer, or teaser, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure it's a perfectly good game, it's just...
Tired of your interference! Die!
Do we even have a release window for Witcher 4? I only play women if they're goblins. Wait.
I grow tired of your interference!
I feel like you just said that. No, let me just start summoning demons here. Let me just summon demons. I'm just summoning demons.
Enjoy your victory while you can, Warlock. This isn't over between us. It has only begun.
Sure thing. Hi, Thalkiel. I freed you. As promised.
Freedom! The feeling is sweet, but Mephistrot's magic has diminished my power. Let's depart this place before the Dreadlord is able to return.
Sometime before 2050. Yeah, that sounds about right. Will it have a better launch than Cyberpunk? That's a real question.
Calidus is eager to help. Calidus will wait here. Farewell, friend.
So, the Scepter of Sargeras, crafted by hundreds of Eridar warlocks and the Dark Titan himself, was used for terrible acts of destruction, capable of tearing gaps in reality to other worlds. It was the key to the invasion of Azeroth. Later used by Ner'zhul, he thoughtlessly unleashed its power on Draenor, causing its near destruction and turning it into Outland. So, of all of the artifacts, this is probably the actual strongest, just in terms of raw, holy crap levels of power. It's actually a little bit crazy that they allowed us to have the Scepter of Sargeras itself here. Because, you know.
Calidus is ready to serve. Come back soon.
Very powerful, but difficult to acquire scepter is in the hands of Gul'dan. We must find out his plans and get close. Calidus knows Gul'dan plans major operations. He sent a call to arms to all Shadow Council to help with big ritual. One such group is at Caer Darrow. Really? Necromancers at Caer Darrow. Interesting.
Farewell, friend.
Oh god, we might have horns. We might have horns. Whoops. Hang on. I guess I can just kill all you guys? Is that what I'm doing here? Really? Okay. Die. I don't know, Bragwin. That's not the first time you've mentioned your bars getting reset. And I have no idea what's doing that. Now, granted, I use Bartender, so I, don't have default bars. Yeah, that's just Caer Darrow's fate. Which is funny when you consider what this place was back in, Warcraft 2. Yeah, sorry guys, I am a much stronger warlock than you are. That's even weirder, Bragon. What in the world? You are finding some truly fascinating bugs. Like, what would even cause a talent reset? Like, that's what would happen if you change specs and don't actually have the other specs set up. You know? There's the horns. Don't worry, I swear this is the last time we'll hear them. Knock on wood. Okay, Caradero assets. 7 warlocks, mid-league ability, 9 warriors, well-equipped, and 4 months of supply. I don't know how long this will take. Jurgosh is getting very angry. Tol Barad expedition assets. Unknown number forces. Nagaz is bringing the Argus Wake. Knight-born noble brother to Athricus. Uptight. Unsure how long they'll wait for success. Tol Barad obstacles. Completely broken prison. Inmates running around like crazy. Uncontrollable demons, beasts, criminals. Exact location of the Eye of Dalaran unknown. Heavy scouting required. I mean, honestly, Tzuler, Caradero itself is not exactly a bad starting location for a burgeoning necromancer class. But only for playing an evil necro, you know? And I'm not sure we would be. So... Huh. I didn't say hi to Spartan earlier. Hi, Spartan. If I was going to play a not evil necro... No, I take it back. We would totally be one of the remnants of the Cult of the Damned. And, like, much of the story arc, the way I would write it, is we would start off as a member of the Cult of the Damned, and it turns out we infiltrated them years ago to learn as much about necromancy as we possibly could, which we then take to, you know, the leaders of the Alliance of the Horde and say, hey, no, not evil, not evil, okay? With you guys. I'm a turncoat. It's cool. Don't kill me, please. and that's like how you segue in, right? So having said that, where would be a good place for the Cult of the Damned, or a remnant of the Cult of the Damned, to operate, to start? Because the whole idea would be obvious, right? Like the Cult of the Damned is gone. They're screwed. So it would be some dilapidated, rundown place somewhere, which barely has anything operable or functional about it. No resources to speak of, no supplies. And they're just barely holding on. Let me think about that. Gul'dan has returned. A better Gul'dan! He extends his hand to all those who have fled or gone into hiding, as well as those interested in joining. The Legion's here, and now is our chance to prove we belong with the victors. Gul'dan plans a powerful ritual that'll bring all opposition to their knees. I am gathering forces at Caradero to retrieve something he requires. If you would join a stronger Shadow Council, go there. Once we've convinced the Necromancers to aid us, we'll move on to another task. Our time has come. Don't be left behind. Oh, that's an interesting idea. And we could use some asset reuse then, because we know that undead pirate models already exist. So, you know, we kill the pirates, and then we raise them, and then we move forward, right? The Necromancers delay and argue. They say they don't have the Book of Medivh.
Finally, the Book of Medivh is ours. Ah, would have saved ourselves time if you'd just let me kill those death lovers.
Not worth the effort, dear. Let them rot in their crypt. The fires of the Legion will come for them soon enough.
Huh? Wait, something is wrong.
Ahem. The Necromancers delay and argue. They say they don't have the Book of Medivh. They say it's lost in the stacks. Adventurers took it. The excuses are endless. Tides are turning, however. More and more cultists arrive and my power grows. The pathetic corpse lovers grow more scared that I will take by force what I can't by words. Today, Braylon Firehand arrived from whatever stone she crawled under long ago. We will go back into Shulaments and see if her silver tongue can yield better results than her efforts in Stone Talon. If not, either way, I expect to have the book soon and will join the others as soon as I can. I'm sure I can be of immense assistance to you, Master Narison. Hello, and goodbye. I'll just take that Book of Medivh there. A letter from Gul'dan.
Calidus is here, friend! Council flees!
Hi, Calidus. The Burning Legion has returned, and now is the time for the Shadow Council to be reformed. I may not be the Gul'dan you once knew, but be assured I represent everything he worked for, and more. It is time for you to come out of hiding and return to the fold. If you know of any skilled warlocks interested in joining us, now is the time to call them into service. Gather all true supporters of our cause and go to Shulaments. The Book of Medivh was given to the necromancers there long ago, and it is time we take it back. Do this with utmost speed and make your way to Alaris in Dol Barad. He is tasked with retrieving the Eye of Dalaran. Accomplish these tasks, and there will be a place for you at my side. To you will be given the glory of wielding the scepter of Sargeras, and with it you will tear this world asunder and usher in a new age of the Legion. Remember, our masters do not take kindly to failure.
Yes, friend? Calidus will wait. Oh, Gul'dan will use scepter, eye, and book to make portals bigger and stronger. Oh, many demons pour through. Friend not want that, I think. What if friend tricked Gul'dan into giving up scepter? Then ruin ritual and run away. Oh, this can work, friend. What does friend need? Come back soon!
Gul'dan says any power may join. What if friend joined? Then we take the scepter and run. Yes, could work, but must work hard to earn trust. Gul'dan needs eye. Friend should help. Friend should help with that. Get more respect.
Calidus will wait here.
Sounds simple? Make nice with Shadow Council friend must. For now. Help with ritual to gain trust, then turn tables.
Farewell, friend!
Hey look, it's Dol Barad. We didn't even show this off during this run. Wow, there are a lot of dead Shadow Council and demons here. Whoa, hello. You guys, didn't hold this together for very long, did you? Yes, you should, Ross. Do it. Do it right now.
insolent orc! You should have awaited my arrival.
I had things well in hand. Those fools were weak. We are better off without them.
Hey, it's a Nightborn.
Ah, reinforcements at last. You have the Book of Medivh? I expected Jurgosh, but you will do. Still, your timing could have been better.
Jurgosh and the others didn't make it? How convenient.
It matters not. Gul'dan knows the Eye is here, but Tol Barad is huge and overrun. I believe an important document, a manifest of prisoners, is located in this block. In his infinite wisdom, Nagaz here sent his only remaining disciple to scout below. I suggest you find out what happened to him, while we search elsewhere.
I saw Tyrannus go off to the right before I was forced to retreat.
Interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. What did you do? What did you do? You there, aid me. Careful, it'll pull you into. Aren't you some sort of hero? Why are you hoping the shadow count... never mind. Pull me out. I'll vouch for you, I swear. No. Yep, I am some kind of hero.
Found Tyrannus too late, did you? Pity. Anyway, follow me. There's something over here I need your help with.
Of course. I will go with you into this dark and quiet corner. Nagaz, by the way, was back in Alterac. Or I should say Hillsbrad. But the Alterac area. Almost all of these NPCs, like Jurgosh, are all, like, cult leaders from vanilla. Wow, that dust looks amazing.
Strength and honor.
Yes, into this cell. You got it. Oh, no.
I'll have that book now, and you'll be having a little accident.
Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? I guess it's a no. Because, you know, you're dead.
I should be the one at Gul'dan's side.
Anyways.
Came up empty? No Nagaz either, I see. Not to worry. We all know how the lower echelons of our groups scramble for position. Enough nonsense. What we seek is here.
It's so easy to infiltrate in organizations that constantly fight each other, because everyone just thinks you're just pushing for position like everyone else is. Yeah, and sabotage just lines right in. I actually kind of like this whenever Fiction pulls this particular card. Like, you're going to start butchering your way through a bunch of Sith. Nobody's going to notice. Or Drow.
There. The unquiet dead bar our path. Get that spirit out of my way, will you?
Sure.
Yes, I see. This entry clearly speaks of a void terror. It must have consumed the eye in the twisting nether. Quickly, let us get to Barradin Hold.
Okay. Also vaguely amusing that this is the destruction line for Warlocks. And I'm not sure if it's pound for pound, but it definitely feels like we're doing a lot more killing in the destruction chain. Whoops. Fireball is the solution to all of life's problems. I love the PvP music playing as we're going through here. So that was asked earlier, Lord Hermot. I would argue the only one that's MSQ is Rogue. The others are Prime Opt. And even Rogue is mostly just adding some MSQ relevance to the MSQ.
It is here the most dangerous prisoners were kept. Best not to wander about. No telling what may lurk in the shadows.
A raid boss that nobody does anymore. Fascinating. See, but the Fireball then solves that problem, Kraken-san. If they complain... I will say this, Order Halls were definitely a back-of-the-box feature for Legion. And for good cause. I mean, they spent a lot of time and effort on this.
The Horde and the Alliance once waged war to control this prison. As usual, their small-minded efforts were misguided and futile.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Can you believe that some players want there to be more HVA? I know, it's shocking.
In brief lifespan, I am sure you have never faced a void terror.
Actually?
Avoid its eye attacks and stay out of my way.
And Mario Kart 9. Thank you, Fight, for being part of the show. So, the funny thing about that is you have to face a void terror as part of the Mount quest from back in Vanilla. I don't know if he acknowledges it if you have done it, but I have done that quest, although obviously not of this character.
The beast falls. I am victorious once again. I'll retrieve the eye. No doubt your crude attempts at its removal would cause irreparable damage. I have the eye, and you have the book. Well, I'll let you keep it for now. Make haste to the tomb of Sargeras. Do not keep Gul'dan waiting.
All done, friend. Good. Calidus open portal for you. Back to Dalaran. Quick.
Thanks. Barely, Mr. Floyd Pinkerton. In fact, I think they backported that in so everyone sees it now. Don't quote me on that, though.
Calidus is ready to serve.
Yes. Found the eye, helped Shadow Council. Now go to Ritual. Scepter will be there. Tricky it will be, but Calidus has great faith in you.
Come back soon.
I mean, he's one of the nicest warlocks of the Shadow Council we've encountered. That probably says something. I mean, unlike some other people, they didn't outright try to kill us. That counts, right? Right? Actually, yes, Dakota. Although we're about to betray one of them, so... Yeah. Let's see, I mentioned who Nagaz was. Jurgosh was from Ragefire. Yep, that's what I thought. But Braylon... Oh, she was in Fellwood.
The book is here at last. Born by one whose meddlesome handiwork I know well. Come to join the winning side, hero.
Of course. That's what I'm all about. I do like how they recognize us, though.
You have both done well to acquire these artifacts. Your positions in the Shadow Council are all but assured. Using the book, the eye, and the scepter, we will amplify this portal and open gateways to countless other demon worlds. The Legion's full might will fall upon this pitiful planet. I will go through the portal and act as a stabilizing anchor on Argus. You will focus the ritual energy through the scepter, widening the breach and creating a myriad of portals.
Great Master? Which of us is to wield the scepter?
I only need one of you for the ritual. Discuss the matter quickly and be ready.
Well, okay. You heard him.
Seems we are to be foes after all. Pity. You would have made an excellent servant.
Would I, though? Hey, let me use the Scepter of Sargeras to open portals to other worlds really quick. What? How can you do that?
Experience my true power! Slain by a lowborn.
I love how he used an illusion.
Not surprising that you came out the victor. I considered aiding Alaris against you, but your resourcefulness may prove useful. Consider this a promotion. Do not disappoint me.
I mean, almost assuredly, Dakota.
Take up the scepter and try not to kill yourself with it. It has proven challenging to control.
I can do that.
The time has come. Begin the incantations. Focus the scepter on the altar. Today, we usher in the end of this world.
Let's do it.
Now is friend's chance. Use altar to summon bad portals, not good ones. Quick!
Oh no.
Your betrayal only delays the inevitable. I will save a special prison for you when all you know is destroyed. And you lie broken before me.
Quick, quick! Through my portal! Flee!
Yeah, so I just want to talk about this briefly. We just kind of took out an entire demon army by ourselves. In lore. Now, granted, we had a little bit of help, but I'm just saying. Maybe Army's overselling it. Of course you don't, Uthor. I give up. I give up. Where the hell am I? Why am I here? Ugh, whatever, I'm gonna go this way. Ignore this player who's probably gonna kill me any second now. No? Okay. Yes, I know you can get through the other side. I don't remember where the tunnel is, so I just didn't bother.
Yes, friend?
I does not believe that worked. Ritual messed up, Shadow Council wiped out, we not dead. Oh, and you have Scepter. Big win for friend.
Farewell, friend!
Yeah, no, I'll take that. Put this over in the corner. Yeah, a little bit, Dakota. What's this? Yeah, I prepared explosive runes today. What? Who's next? Looks like we only get two of these through two of these that shift. So it looks like we're doing. Oh yeah, rune's gonna take forever. So yeah, looks like we'll be doing Paladin next. That should be interesting. I might skip ahead a little bit and do one of the Death Knight ones too. I'll think about it. But either way, after the lunch break, we'll go ahead and hit up Paladin.